I'm only a Farang, and she's not here, and her brother is bypassing me and issuing instructions to my son. And he can go and, because I swear to God, if there's anything that will rile you or me or anyone else, is a third party issuing instructions to your children in your presence. Tell me, what is it? What is it about these people? Harry, get off the scaffolding. I'm doing this for you. Huh? Oh, no, it's okay. Not now. Thank you. I cannot eat food and drink alcohol at the same time. It just ruins the experience. When I say it ruins the experience, one ruins the experience of the other. Anyway, I'm talking baloney because I'm 3 sheets to the wind, and that's how I manage my time up here with the Thais. Because if I was stone cold sober up at that place today, it would have been purgatorious. But you see, safety and Thailand, you know, if you're playing a word association game, those two words wouldn't necessarily go well together. You know, health and safety and Thailand. You know what I mean? Hi guys, it's a warm welcome back. This is Alpha Omega occasionally. By the way, this is a Dublin jersey. GAA, Gaelic Athletic Association, not soccer, not rugby. I don't sign up to either of those sports.
We're taking off the thing because we don't want it.
We're taking off the thing because we don't want it. I just looked, there's lots I want to cover in this video.
You guys,
the beer bandit is here.
You guys don't know, but I'm actually sitting
Hang on,
get up
there and talk. Hang on, I can't, hang on, I'll angle the camera down. Go talk. Say what you're going to say.
I'm sitting on a suitcase.
There you
my
go.
new car. Bye-bye, guys.
See you later. Harry's having a ball. We're up in Pontootini, and typically she doesn't tell me anything. I had no idea. Woke up this morning at 7 o'clock. Well, we came here last night. The beer bandit and his wife were already in situ. Nothing was said. There was scaffolding. That scaffolding was on the ground here when we arrived. But I knew he was doing some work. But what he's doing is, he's doing that. Is that him or is that the other fella? That's the other fella. They're replacing the plasterboard fascia. That's what it is. There's a fascia. It's all. Imagine plasterboard in a tropical country as a fascia. Imagine. I mean, come on. Anyway, there's going to be lots in this video. We're going to cover the whole day. You're going to see it start to finish. How I am on the periphery of society here, which I always am. Don Mueang Airport is about, I don't know what it is, flying time, but it's about 20 minutes driving time from here. And we're going to have a bit of fun. Maybe we'll have a few beers later on. But I'll give you a heads up. You can see this fella at work. You can see him there doing his thing. And there's the debris. There's the debris down there. You're invited to sit back, relax, and take it all in. A day in the life in rural Thailand when a Farang doesn't know what's going on because he's only a bloody Farang. So, that fan is on. They haven't gone yet, Harry. It's now. Will I give time? Will I give the time? I'll give a timestamp. Well, a timestamp. It's a 10:15.
By the way.
Harry wanted to go swimming. What's happened now is her brother is barking orders at my son. This is what they do. They take over. He's speaking Thai to my son, and I understand a lot more Thai than I can speak. A lot more. He's saying, Harry wanted to go into the paddling pool. There's a paddling pool there, and Harry took his clothes off to go. And he directed my son, and this is what really annoys me, put your clothes back on, we're going now. We're going now. Not, he didn't direct it at me, he directed it at my son. And I'm standing there, put your clothes back on, we're going now. We're going to a house up the road that's having a party, some kind of celebration. All these Thai all-day parties. I don't know what it's for. Either somebody died or somebody is being remembered. All respect to everybody.
You keep burning the bodies. They ever put it in a coffin.
Okay, Harry, will you stop it? Okay. But my wife has gone off to the market. She told me she was going, and she's gone. I don't know how long she's going to be. She said, you go at 11 o'clock with the beer bandit and whoever else is going. It's a walk up the road. I had to bring Harry. I can only stay, well, we're going at 11. That's within the next 45 minutes. I have to be back here of an online activity to do from...
Your bandit corrected me.
He did correct you. He does it all the time. He corrects my son. No one corrects you, Harry, only Mammy and me, okay? So anyway...
And myself.
And yourself, of course. But I've got online activities to attend to between 2 p.m. and I think it's 5 or 6 p.m. So I won't be able to stay at that house. So what's going to happen is I'm going to leave my son in the care of her brother. I'll have to, because my son won't want to go because he's got his little pal here with him. That's the brother's grandchild, because in Thailand the grandparents look after their grandchildren, because their children, the parents of the grandchild, go off, bugger off and live their lives.
The beer bandit's not his real dad.
It's not his real dad.
His real dad and his real mom are somewhere else.
See, Harry knows the lingo. Harry knows the story.
They have to leave him, like, they have work.
Yeah, that's the deal.
So
I'm here now, and I was looking forward to a little bit of breakfast, you see, and she said to me, are you going to eat here, or are you going to eat up in the house?
Every time I stay his parents, they're all relaxing.
Are you going to eat up in the party house? But you see, the grub up there, you see in my videos I do Thai food.
My dad is an egghead.
These party things are just, I'm not mad into them. It's not something I want for breakfast. But
guys, say in the comments that he's an egghead, because look, he's bald.
I'm an egghead. The reason I'm not wearing my baseball cap is because it's in the wash. I've got lots of them.
He's like steak.
Okay, so there we go. So that's the story.
He's just like steak.
So we're going to be told when to go up to this house. I can hear people yelling up the road there, and we'll see what transpires. Okay, Harry, let's. I have to get some. I'm going to have a cup of tea. That's all I want. Cup of bloody tea. So this just to Harry, don't put him in the video. Just leave him alone. Just to reiterate this.
No, come in now.
I'm only a bloody Farang, and she's not here, and her brother is bypassing me and issuing instructions to my son, and he can go and because I swear to God, if there's anything that will rile you or me or anyone else, is a third party issuing instructions to your children in your presence. I mean, what is it? What is it about these people? Harry, get off the scaffolding. No. So, here we are. They're blaring out crazy. They're blaring out music left, right, and centre. I can only talk in the gaps. So, I'm here with Harry. No one here speaks English at all. Not one iota. They're drinking this bloody Hong Kong stuff. I wouldn't wash my car with it. Anyway, I'll endure this. I'm doing this for you. Oh no, it's okay. Not now. Thank you. So we got back. We're back at the hacienda. I had 2 Leo and I feel fine, and I got stuff to do online now in an hour, so I can sort myself out between now and then. What?
My leg got stuck in the bike.
Is there? Oh Jesus! Get Mammy to get me a plaster. Show Mammy. But see, she didn't bother her Barney going down because she knows what it's like. The Thais sit around tables at these do's. You know, there are catering companies that do all this, and they have the standard catering food. which I'm not saying is bad, but I was drinking, and as I said earlier on, I cannot eat food and drink alcohol at the same time. It just ruins the experience. When I say it ruins the experience, one ruins the experience of the other. And that's the way it is. I'm Irish, that's the way it is. And that's not me being theatrical or dramatic or whatever. That's the way it is. You don't have food with alcohol. It just doesn't mix. Anyway, I haven't eaten all day. And I've had the 2 Leo, and I'm all right. I'm all right. There we are. I'll do a bit of dancing. You see, it doesn't count when I do the dancing here because there's no one watching me, you know, but I normally do the dancing in public where it looks a bit unusual. Anyway, I'm feeling pretty good. Back at the hacienda, I got my online activities to do. They'll be up there all bloody night. I might, after my, it's now 10 past, it's just 12:30, is it 12? 12 minutes past 1. I have my next online activity at 2 o'clock and I finish at 4:30. So if it's still going on up there, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm getting absolutely burnt alive because all my caps are smelly and they're in the wash. And I tell you, I'm having a great time, and I hope you're having a great time watching this video. If you haven't subscribed already, now is a good time to do so. Click that subscribe button, and if you haven't liked, click the like button now. There you go. And I can tell you, you like a lot of things about Thailand. You like oodles of things about Thailand. But one of the things you really like is the friendliness of the people. You can meet really friendly people on Thai Date VIP. Yes, Thai Date VIP is a place where you can meet your future Thai wife or Thai girlfriend. There are oodles of guys that have watched me on YouTube and as a result of watching me on YouTube, have clicked on the link below to Thai Date VIP and met their future wives or girlfriends, and that's a fact. It's run by, the website is run by a friend of mine, a French guy in Hoi Hin. It's a reputable website. I stand over it, and you'll be able to stand over what I say when you meet your future wife or Thai girlfriend on Thai Date VIP. Click the link below, tell them Dave sent you. Anyway, I'm going to engage in my online activities, and we'll recommence a little bit later on. So it's 6:20 and I've been home. Well, we came home about, Jesus Christ, about 5 hours ago. 5 hours ago. And during that time, I've done a lot of online things that I have to do, that I'm committed to do. And now it's approaching evening time. It's 6:20. It's approaching evening time. And I'm looking forward to going live on YouTube tonight. And if you haven't experienced one of my live streams, you have the opportunity. Well, you won't have the opportunity, but by the time you've watched this video, the live stream will have been done and gone. I'm done and gone already because I have familiarized myself, or I have acquainted myself with a bottle of Beefeater. Yes, indeed. And some tonic water. Do you know the reason why tonic water is called tonic water? Is because the Brits, and I have nothing against the Brits, but because the Brits in India suffered from malaria, and they developed this quinine to counteract malaria. And the quinine was delivered in a form of a tonic, i.e. tonic water. And that's how it became known as tonic water. And they mixed it with gin to make it more palatable or more enjoyable. And that's why we have a gin and tonic. So there you go. You always learn something new, and you learn something new on this channel. Anyway, Harry's playing with the kid there. The kid there, that kid doesn't speak a word of English, not a word of English. I'm 3 sheets to the wind, I really am. I've got one more thing to do online, and then I'll be lashing into my live stream. And I hope that if you're watching this, that you have at this stage joined me for that live stream. You can hear all the things that you can hear. We're going to be living here full time within the next few months. Harry, be careful. That's not the way to do it, Harry. That's not the way to do it. Do it the other way. They're swinging in a hammock. And they're swinging in the hammock horizontally instead of vertically. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm moping on. Anyway, I'm talking baloney because I'm 3 sheets to the wind, and that's how I manage my time up here with the Thais. Because if I was stone cold sober up at that place today, it would have been purgatorious. It really would have been. And it was doable because it was half shot. Typical Thai, they've got the scaffolding still up there. We started this morning. I'm going to show you the scaffolding. So that's more or less where we started this morning with the scaffolding. Okay, they removed the face yet. They've cleaned up the shit, but I don't know what they're going to do. We'll have a look at that tomorrow. So we'll have a look at that tomorrow, and we'll see what transpires. So between now and the time this video finishes, I'll have done a live stream, and I hope you'll have joined me at that stage. Oh my God! So let me go and do all that, and I'll talk to you later. I gotta eat something because I haven't eaten all day. When I was up in that house, I didn't eat anything because, as I said before, I'm Irish. You don't eat when you drink. You just don't do it. It doesn't compute. It doesn't go together. And I've got the gra. Gra is the Gaelic word for love. And we say that, huh? Harry wants me. Hang on. So gra is the Gaelic word for love. And we say, I've got the gra for a pint. I've got the gra for a Guinness. I want a Guinness. I'd love a Guinness. Anyway, there's Harry in the hammock. That's alliteration for you. Harry hammock. So Harry's in the hammock. I'm going to give him a... There we go. Push really hard. Okay. Do. Harry loves this. I hope you're loving it too, lads. Oh, dear God. Yeah. Okay. La da 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 da. Harry in the hammock. Harry in the hammock. Harry loves the hammock. He loves the hammock so much. It's the following morning, and here's me saying yesterday that I'm going to bring you a video that would chart the whole day. Well, it's charting yesterday and today. The reason why we didn't conclude the video yesterday is because I went live. And thank you to everybody who joined me on last night's live stream. And I just want to say thank you again to everyone who supported me on Buy Me a Coffee. There your names are there, lads. Thank you very much indeed. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I really appreciate each and every one of you anyway, all of you, for watching me and putting up with my rants. But however, all that aside, they're still working on whatever they're working on. Do you know, my wife was up at 4 a.m. this morning. I was awake at 7 and he was working at 7. That's the Beer Bandit. And here's Harry. There's a charger there beside the microwave. There's a charger beside the microwave. Excuse me for a moment. I got Harry's charger. By the way, that's his missus, the Beer Bandit's missus. She's older than me. She's about 63, 64, maybe even 65. He's 68. 68, lads. And he's up the scaffolding. Hang on. This isn't the best angle, but there he is up there. 68. And they work together. And here's me, not even 62 yet. And because of vertigo, I couldn't get up there. Well, I could. But I'd be very gingerly. I'd be behaving very gingerly in my efforts if I was to climb that scaffolding. It's not something I could do. Not after a face full of gin last night. Anyway, it's off to 7-Eleven to buy Harry a cheesy sandwich, and then I have to buy a cheesy sandwich for their grandchild as well, because you can't, because they're two of them are like peas in a pod. You know, they're inseparable. Just like you and me. Yes. Yep. Okay, I'm doing it now. I'll get Kapow Stang. Okay. By the way, that was her barking instructions. Suahan Harry gone means buy food for Harry first before I do anything else. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay. This is Sunday morning. I hate Sundays. I really do. I really do. Because of the prospect. You know, the prospect of a whole week before it's the weekend again. But for me, almost every day is a weekend. So what am I complaining about? Oh God, get into her car. We don't bring my car here because she prefers... Whoops a daisy, I can't even get this. We don't bring my car here, we bring her car because she prefers her car. She thinks my car is too big. Oh, fuck. She has the seat pushed all the way forward and I can't get in. Honda Cities were built for people under 4'2". Oh God. Jesus, it's a squeeze. Oh my God. Yeah. So here we are at 7-Eleven. You know what? I didn't feel so bad when I woke up this morning, but I feel decidedly ropey. Pulling out on that road, that one, is very sketchy at the best of times. Especially when you're feeling ropey after a face full of gin. It has been more than 8 hours from bottle to throttle. I'll tell you that story about the 2 Russian pilots in Shannon. I used to work near Shannon Airport in the west of Ireland. And there was a bar, I forget the name of the bar. I was in a bar one night and there was 2 Airflot pilots sitting beside me. This is a true story. And I just remember we were talking, God knows what, this is easily 35 years ago, easily. And I remember they were drinking and there was chartered flights for an Irish tour operator called Budget Travel at the time. And they chartered flights to go, the flight was going Moscow, Shannon, Montego Bay. And eventually I did go to Montego Bay on Aeroflot a couple of years after that. But I remember these 2 guys were drinking and I just said to them, where are you going tomorrow? They said, Montego Bay. And I said, God almighty. And this is about 10 o'clock at night, something like that. And what time's your flight? And they said, 10 o'clock tomorrow or 11 o'clock, whatever time it was, midday, let's say. And I said, my God. And they said, 8 hours from bottle to throttle. Well, there you go. Well, it's been 8 hours from bottle to throttle from me. And another thing, by the way, I was listening, I'll tell you that after, hang on. So you have to wait for the cheesy sandwiches to be grilled, grilled, and there's 2 of them, so we have to wait twice as long. If you're ever buying that in 7-Eleven in Thailand, get a burger or something like that, or those sausages, because they just heat them up in the microwave, it takes a couple of seconds. But the cheesy sandwiches take forever. And as you're I forgot to tell you, this thing I was listening to, we're driving here at 7-Eleven, I was listening to Steely Dan FM, the long version. The bass on that is probably one of the best examples of bass in the history of popular music. The girl doing the cheesy sandwich is top notch. Absolutely gorgeous. And really pleasant. The customer service in Thailand, as you know, is second to none. Doopy doopy doo. Meanwhile, my God, she's a slice of perfection. Absolutely.
เอาคาปูครับหวานครึ่งร้อยครับ
As we say in Dublin, you wouldn't throw her out of bed for eating onion sandwiches. Someone got a fright there. I was talking to you and she thought I was talking to her. Waiting for my cheesy sandwich. This would be a time to do a dance, but I really haven't got the guts. Should I? Should I do a dance like this? They think I'm crazy, but so do you, and so do I. But I knew that before you did. Thank you. Come on, thank you. Okay, let's go. Yep. My God almighty, the things I do for YouTube. See, now I gotta put the filter back on. You see, some people don't like the filter, but as you can see, you'll see the difference now, watch. Hang on. There we are. It's a noticeable difference. So I've got me cheesy sandwiches. I did me dance. I'll do it again. There we go. If you want to help me out and buy me a coffee, you can do that. That's the QR code there again. Listen, we're going to head back to the hacienda. She's cooking for me. I've got the cheesy sandwich for Harry and the other young fella, and I've got me milk. Let's go. I have to say this about my wife. She orchestrates all of this. There's a team of people there. There's a woman doing the garden over there. I don't know if you can see her. There. Hello. I think she knows I'm recording her. So she employs her to do the garden. Her brother and his wife are doing the fascia. And her other cousin, Kunjup, you've seen him on the channel a few times if you're a regular viewer. He's here too. So there's 4 people working for her today and yesterday. And they're all related to her, by the way. So she provides employment for the locality. Her brother, by the way, isn't local, but he is local. He's a house down here somewhere. But you know what? He's in and out of this place all the time. But I have never seen his house in Pontiottine, ever. And it's not a million miles away from here, but that's the deal. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. Anyway, cheesy sandwich time for Harry and his mate. There's Kunjup, the cousin. Oh no, it's not. There's the missus. She wouldn't look out of place as a nomad in the desert, would she? There's 2 of them up the scaffold now. There. There's no base support for the scaffold. The scaffolding poles are just on the ground with no, you know what I mean? No plates. Is that the right term? Like that. There's no plates. But you see, safety and Thailand, you know, if you're playing a word association game, those 2 words wouldn't necessarily go well together. You know, health and safety and Thailand. You know what I mean? You know, there's guys that get on to me for being critical about speaking Thai. But how can you expect me to understand a word of this? This is not the Thai you'll hear in central Bangkok or Pattaya. This is akin to the English you'd hear in some far-flung part of Australia or Scotland or Dublin. I mean, I could speak Dublinese and a lot of people wouldn't understand me. How's it going? My name's Dave, up in Dublin. Nice to meet you. How's it going? What's the crack? That's the way people speak and to what some people do. So this is equivalent to that. What the hell? This is what I'm saying. By the way, this is quite a bit later. This is now 5 to 1 on Sunday afternoon. And according to herself, we're not going home till about 4:30. But this is how I feel like I'm on the periphery. And I place myself on the periphery because I couldn't sit there with them. What would I be doing? What the hell would I be doing? Sitting there and nodding my head like a whatever. So this is a fitting conclusion to the video in the same vein as we started. And that is that you are on the periphery of Thai society if you live in the real Thailand with your Thai family. I have no common ground. I have no common ground with any of these people. The only common ground that I would have would be with the beer bandit in his liking for beer, for Leo. I must say, I was drinking Leo yesterday and it went down very well. It was the first time I drank Leo in a long time. But I finished up on the beefeater and it nearly finished me off altogether. But I can tell you now that there's a guy, what's his name? Farang Farm. And he made a video very similar, in a similar vein to this. Not similar video, but in a similar vein, the topic. And the topic was that regardless of how well he could speak Thai, regardless of how well he tried to integrate, he was always on the periphery, and it renders yourself into a very lonely situation. And that's without it there. And I'm not the only one who has said it, he has said it. And if you're honest about it yourself, you'll admit it to yourself, because it's a fact. They're very insular. They're very, very insular, and you can't break in because it's cast iron. It is. Their culture, God bless them, their culture is cast iron. And we will always be on the periphery because, as we said from the outset, as I said from the outset, I'm only a Farang. And that's it. And that's the way it is. So, you're a Farang, I'm a Farang. We might as well enjoy our alienation together, because that's what we are. We're aliens. It says it on my passport. So we'll enjoy our alienation. We'll revel in it. And once a week, and it is only once a week, I will allow myself to indulge in a alcohol fiasco. But I'm thinking to myself, I want to lay off the gin because it's becoming less enjoyable, if I'm honest with you. I really enjoyed the flavour of the beer yesterday, Leo. I think next week, and I say next week because it will be next week by the time I drink again, I will probably go for beer Lao. That's the way I'm going. It works out the same. If you're buying a 6-pack of beer Lao, it's about 340, 350. So 12 bottles of beer Lao, you know, you're in there for 700, which is more or less what 750 millilitres of gin will cost you, give or take. Anyway, there you go. So I hope you've enjoyed it, lads. I really do. I really do. We have a few hours. There's the beer bandit. We have a few hours to do whatever we're supposed to be doing. She's watering the garden. She loves it. It's therapeutic for her. I do YouTube because I love it and it's therapeutic for me. They just sit there and talk and shoot the breeze because they love it, and presumably it's therapeutic for them. And you watch this video, or my videos, because presumably it's therapeutic for you, and I hope it is. But whatever you do, lads, if you haven't done so already, make sure you click the like button, the share button, subscribe button. Do all those wonderful things, and I'll bring you back another wonderful video very soon. Thanks for joining me.